So I just came to my new hotel with a camel in the backyard. Some horses, people, pyramids, of course. This is my balcony. I paid 26 euros for 1 full week, right? And I have this for 1 full week. Don't expect too much of it, but that is just impossible, right? This is my room. Not the greatest bed, but even maybe I will stay only a few days, 2 days. That is still 12 euros per day. My guess is that there could be other people here. This is for the dishes and stuff. Shower. This is it, folks. All right, let me take you on an adventure. So I went to the other hotel. The problem is though, the water wasn't working, so that was the max. I was sitting there, it was kind of asthmatic because of the horses and the camels and the kind of ghetto environment. But I was content with that, you know, especially for 26 euros. But yeah, it isn't for me. So I booked another room, which is 20 euros per night, I think. Let me switch the camera. This is more of a hotel idea. It is a hotel, by the way. And the other one said that they were a hotel, but eventually it was some sort of apartment with hotel stuff. But this one is very, much better. I am having myself some spaghetti with some, I'm not sure what's called, root beef, root beef. With, of course, the pyramids. All right. One other thing I forgot to mention. It has a balcony with view on the pyramids. Not bad.
The very next day.
Hey, good morning. Today I will be going to the pyramids. I think it will be quite fascinating. I booked a tour guide. Not sure what to expect, because usually I like to interpret my own way of things. I've been in the pyramids before, a couple of years ago, and interestingly that being in the pyramids, the energy under the pyramid is higher than at the top of the pyramid. So basically it's kind of like a magnifier, right? So the energy comes to the point of the pyramid, and it becomes bigger when the energy goes down to the pyramid. But I'm not sure if I will go up the pyramid, inside the pyramid, because I did it already before. It's kind of claustrophobic. It's like a narrow passageway with all kinds of people where you can difficult to maneuver. But we'll see how the day goes, and Let me take you on an adventure. So I'm having my breakfast. Not bad.
2,200,000 blocks of limestone. All the pyramid, the entire pyramid was covered by smooth, white, polished white limestone. But unfortunately, in the 19th century, they took it from the pyramid to build another civilization of mosques, palaces, and churches. The only block which remains
It's the top of the pyramid, right?
Yeah, which remained from the old cover of the pyramid, still
But
next to the base.
What was the purpose for the block? You know
Well, it's a private tomb for only one king. Each pyramid, it's considered like a private royal tomb for each king. From any side of the pyramid, 223 meters wide. 4 sides of the pyramid. Up there, they thought that there is another entrance, like blocked access to the pyramid. This hole, the main entrance inside the pyramid.
Yeah.
This is what they made when they discovered the pyramid. You have to go like upstairs this way, taking some pictures if you want, and then you will go using the other stairs downstairs this way. Would you like to have some pictures up there? Would you like to have your own picture up? Most of these temples, they were destroyed during the British occupation and the French occupation, and we have some ruins of these temples. And you may notice there's also some ruins of temples and tombs of high official persons and priests.
It's perfect weather today. Don't you think so?
Yeah. The big pyramid now, 137. The second pyramid now, 135.
145 what?
137, 135.
Okay. So this one is the big one.
Yeah, of course.
And up there, what's that? Over there?
This is what remained from the old cover of the second pyramid, the outer cover of the second pyramid. It was like a smooth reddish of limestone. It was collapsing from the pyramid, and also they took it from pyramid to build other things like palaces, churches, mosques, another civilization, different civilization. Like it's like kind of science, meditation, and power. Yeah.
It was like a big battery also.
Yes.
And I think it's also for spiritual enlightenment. If you go down in the pyramid, and then especially with the top, the stone on it, it's like similar to a looking glass, that the energy is getting into the pyramid and then goes to the energy center in the head, and then open up and go to higher dimensions. But it is also, I think, for time travel and things like that, like portals. But maybe I'm crazy, yeah?
Restored it again, rebuilt it. They found one of these boats, like 47 meters long, made of cedar wood of Lebanon, and that means that there was a kind of trade between Egypt and Lebanon at that time.
Okay.
So the second ship, we are still working on it, restoring it, to put it on view in the new Grand Museum.
Yeah.
The other holes, they were empty, just empty, but they have like a depth and traces as if they were holding ships, wooden ships, like the other one.
really nice, huh? It's the desert. Still want to go up there in the desert. There's my tour guide.
اسمها سيوفي.
اسمها سيوفي. لا اسمها اسمها عزاجة.
ما هي بقى ايه انا اكبر منها بسنتين بس هو ما كانش في بالها الموضوع بتاع الدبلومه ده، فضلت وراها لغايه لما خدتها. يعني انا بقالي كتير، انا شغاله من 2007 عارف كده يعني. صح. بس بقى عجبني الشغل الخاص ده اللي هو الاونلاين ده. We will be so close to the big inauguration. Contract between him and the government, the Egyptian government, to restore the area, rebuild it, renew it, making like restaurants, restrooms, galleries, bazaars, services, commercial centers in the area, so they can make money and take care of the area here.
I see.
يقف هنا ويعمل كده.
Greeting. Asking you if you need help, take more pictures, some pictures, professional pictures, like Facebook and Instagram pictures. Touch the top of the pyramid, putting the sunglass to the king.
Okay.
公元前1300多年前，这是看不到这个什么的。Welcome.
Okay, and your next destination will be?
What?
What is your next destination
Not
after
sure yet.
visiting Egypt?
Not sure yet. That is the surprise of being an adventurous person.
It's original place. Here, this is the ground, marble stone, and this is the walls from red granite stone. So, we discovered in this chamber, a hidden chamber there, a statue for the king was sitting on his throne, and it kept the statue of the king for 1,000 years, and now the statue on view in the old museum.
The old museum, okay.
So, this is for a royal statue for the king, and also we noticed that there is another 23 spaces, like little spaces there. Okay, 23. So 23 spaces, and the 24th one will be the chamber which having the statue of the king. So the all 24.
There's
the
be some
hours-
mathematic
the hours of the
something.
day. Yeah, 23 for real statues for the king.
Yeah.
These little spaces, 23 spaces, and the 24th one, the big one
I
there,
see.
which have
I can imagine now, yeah, that there were some statues in the
royal two statues for the king.
There's some sort of ritual or something here.
He considered himself the time, the 24-hour of the day time. The last hour of the day, the 24th. Look at the curves on the stones. How many angles in one stone? Almost like 7 or 8 curves or angles in one stone. All blocks stuck together without any cement or any material, just block by block together. This is the ascending way, the royal and holy path from the valley temple. Because of the long journey, so he just slept next to the Sphinx. He fell asleep, and while he was sleeping, he dreamed with the Sphinx. The Sphinx came into his dream like a vision, and he asked his help. He asked him to get rid of all the sand, clean the area, restore it, and call the people like before to come back again and celebrate and pray like before, presenting the offering like before. And he promised this man, if he succeeded, he's going to help him ascending the throne of Egypt and naming him King of Egypt. So when he woke up, he wrote all the dream on this stone, and he left it next to the Sphinx, between the two legs of the Sphinx. And he restored the area, cleaned it out, and take all the sand out of the divine body. He called the people to come and make the praise and offering like before. And years after that, he was named the King of Upper and Lower Egypt. We are referring to King Thutmose the birth in the New Kingdom. Those tombs, you have to get a special permit from the Ministry of Antiquities, and they are going to send like a guard and a special professional archaeologist with you.
But you cannot go inside because it's closed. Huh?
No, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Everybody wants you to do something, some activity with them, you know how it goes. Anyway, I felt a little bit ill. Maybe it was the food. So I went back to the hotel and just lay in bed the whole time. And I was thinking, you know, I could go to the desert, which is super nice, of course. Or I can go to my next destination. So I'm kind of thinking what to do next, you know. And I was thinking about going to Kenya. And then I see the application of the visa, and it will take a couple of days. Which is fine, I guess. But I just fed up with the situation in Egypt. This is just a stop in between. And then I was considering going back to Thailand. But then I think, yeah, but I've seen it all, right? Thailand is one of the most amazing countries in the world. And once you've been in Thailand, there's no country that Thailand is the max that you can experience, right? So I fell in love with Thailand from the first day. It's super amazing, and I definitely going back to Thailand. But I'm also adventurous and want to try new things. So I'm looking at the tickets and thinking about what would be my next step. And I'm thinking about all these countries which I can go to. Then I thought, well, I'm also wanted to do something with my spirituality. And then I came across Nepal, and the flight tickets are very cheap from Egypt, apparently, for 280 euros or something. You can never fly to Kathmandu and in Nepal, and the cost of living is very low. So it could be a good thing, right? So you have all these mountains and a lot of spirituality, great food, and it will be interesting to explore that culture. But on the other hand, I had my vision on Kenya, right? And I wanted to go to Kenya after Egypt. And it is some image that I have in my mind. And when I'm checking all these countries, then I feel somehow confused, you know, because I had this clear mindset of going to Kenya. And then I'm looking at the internet and then see there were some riots, some crazy stuff going on over there. And all these things that I'm thinking about. But what I want to say is you have to shape your reality. That is what it is all about. It is about, I'm going to Kenya and this is what I want. And if maybe I don't like it, right? I cannot never know if I'm going to like it or not. But you only know that if you do it. And this is my vision and I want to be truthful to who I am, right? And maybe I was kind of sick also because of the combination of the food, the energy, the hectic environment, and also the decisions that I had to make. And it's kind of a luxurious position to think about which country should I go to, right? Who can say which country, but I had to make a decision because I don't want to stay too long in Egypt because of the well, for example, I booked a hotel for a week. It's only 26 euros, so I don't expect much of it. But the water wasn't flowing. I cannot even flush the toilet. And that was for me, yeah, the thing that I had to leave there. So I booked a hotel for, I guess, 10 euros. It's super nice. Okay, and then I think, okay, I go to the hotel. And I could work a bit in between. But somehow there was also some water was flooded in the bathroom because it couldn't really flush down or something. So they had to give me an upgrade room, which is nice, of course, with the balcony and stuff. But I had to pay extra, and it is every time when I'm everywhere then that unexpected costs that I have to pay, which for me, in my opinion, doesn't. Yeah, the quality of traveling goes down for me, right? I want to know where I'm at, where I'm at. I don't mind paying 20 euros for a hotel. It's still cheap, but I don't like the mentality. So I wanted to downgrade my hotel room the next day, but it wasn't possible and everything. And then I started to think, well, fuck it, I'm done with it. Let's go to the next destination. And what I wanted to say is that I think if you have something in mind, then you have to go through it. And this is what I have in mind, and this is what I'm going to do. So I will check for Kenya, for the visa. I don't know what to expect, but maybe I do know what to expect because I have a clear vision in my mind. And we'll see if it's worth it or not. But I will definitely let you know in my next videos. So stay watching, and hope you enjoyed it. We see the Great Pyramids and all that. Stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you have anything to say regarding my travels or something else, just put a comment down below, and until next time.